Hi, everyone. Mike Haas along with Deuce McAllister. We arrived on July 22nd. Today was day 13 of practice, full pads, and then head off to Arizona tomorrow. It feels like it's been an eternity, and every day looks exactly like this. And again, you probably know this, but our cameras are not allowed at all points of practice. But one of the things that happened today, we haven't really seen it much at all. That's the fight, and that was Willie Gay and Trevor Penning. It is what it is. It happens, it's over. For some reason, I feel like I was okay with Trevor. We haven't seen, I'm not talking Trevor Penning 3 fights a day when he first was a rookie, but get a little fight. I mean, we haven't seen a whole lot of that.
Well, he's got to be comfortable in what he's doing as well. And so, for him to go out there, and I can't say that he actually started. I don't know how the play started, but it was, Willie kind of had his helmet, wouldn't let it go, and, he didn't appreciate that. And, I know these guys are ready to hit somebody else, and so it'll be good for them to be able to get a game played. And even the other scuffles that you've had, quote-unquote fights, Trevor wasn't involved. And so if that's the case, what it takes to get him going, so be it.
Pete Werner got his new contract, 3-year extension, $25 million, $17 guaranteed. I mean, he's certainly playing of late has earned it. Although I was curious what that does to Alvin's situation, if anything.
Nothing really. I mean, they've always had about $14 million, cap space. Before that happened, created some more, and for the Saints, there's a couple players that, they could probably get done. And so for Pete, it's really a 3-year extension, but really a 4 because this year doesn't get erased. So, you'll know he'll be in the fold for you. He's played really, really well, dealing with an injury right now, but you expect that he'll be ready and, probably next week, if he had to be able to play. And that's the same thing with DeMario as far as having to play. But congratulations to him because he definitely earned it.
Not sure we can say the same thing about the wide receiver room. That was enormously deep. 6 out there today, and Coach Allen was asked, and he said, probably going to have 6 Saturday night. It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, really started yesterday that you saw that they didn't have enough bodies out there, and, you didn't get a lot of them back. And so, you'll adjust how you call the game, some of the things that you do, and you have to play. And so who's available, that's who you'll go with. And I think for them, you would love to have some of those other guys available and able to go out there, but they aren't. So the game will still be, the game is still scheduled. You won't stop because of injuries.
And finally, they did a lot of end-of-game situational drills today, and I want to talk about 4 players in general: Jake Haener, Spencer Rattler, 2s and 3s, and Samson Nakua, the wide receiver, and Kevin Austin. Yeah. They both threw touchdown passes to those receivers, both made their 2-point conversions because there was no kicker dressed. But those are the 4 names that you're probably going to hear a lot about Saturday, guys that are, fighting for the number 2 quarterback job, or wide receivers fighting for position.
Yeah, I think that you'll see those 2 quarterbacks really all preseason. It won't be just, hey, this game on Saturday. All preseason, they're going to get the most work because you want to see, can they handle the number 2 job, and how we continue to get better. And then when you talk about receiver number 3, receiver number 4, and possibly receiver number 5, who else can help us on special teams? That's where some of those receivers come into play. And so, like we talked about, there's only 6 dressed or healthy right now, and so you're going to get a heavy dosage. And so whether you're the number 3 guy, you won't take your pads off just because you played maybe in the first quarter, because somebody's got to be available in case one of those other guys get nicked up. And so it'll be intriguing, but it's an opportunity to showcase what you can do, and not only for the Saints, but the other 31 teams as well.
So 13 in the books. Again, tomorrow's a travel day. We'll come at you next Saturday from Phoenix as the Saints kick off the preseason with sideline reporter Jeff Nowak and Deuce McAllister. Mike Haas here. Again, all your coverage, WLAMFM.com, always free on the Odyssey app.